for that $9.7 million this season. How everybody torched him, and then all of a sudden now he's the greatest point guard ever. You can't have it both ways. You really can't have it both ways. He really just should have walked away.
See, I don't blame him for taking playing for the $9 million. Somebody was stupid enough to play a 97-year-old point guard $9 million. You take it.
Well, they're also stupid enough to play a 37-year-old shooting guard.
Exactly.
48 million.
If somebody is stupid enough to pay you, guess what? You go, thank you, sir, can I have another? You don't go, nah. I don't care how hurt I am. They were like, we'll give you $9 million to play. Well, you do know I'm like hurt from my nose all the way down to my feet. Oh, it don't matter. Well, okay. This will pay my medical bills for the next 30 years. Thank you. Oh, what a mess.
No, he still has to pay that ex-wife for those kids.
Do that too. Yeah. It was picking up her luggage that messed him up.
All right. All right, let's move quickly here because I know CL got to go to watch his football game. We're going to do one more division. This is the Southwest Division. We got the San Antonio Spurs who won 62 games, 20 games, lost 20 games. And, so this team right here, they didn't really add or lose anybody.
Do they ever?
Yeah, they kept the same core. Of course, we know the starting lineup's going to be the same. Parker Green, Leonard, Tompkins, Switter. So this team here, they're another year older. Tim Duncan's 38.
Well, Thiago's hurt now for the beginning of the year.
Is he hurt for the beginning of the year? So,
remember, I drafted him. I was like,
I hope you guys saw that on Hardwood.
Yeah.
I saw that on my fantasy draft whenever I drafted him, and I went, shit, why did I just draft somebody that's hurt? But it'll be okay.
So
I was like, ah, damn
it. So this team here, I mean, they won the title, so now.
No.
So let's talk.
They did?
They did. So let's talk about
it's a constant damn reminder.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to remind because I know you're for the other team. So let's go ahead and briefly discuss the Spurs a little bit and what y'all thoughts about this, because this division is probably going to be it's going to be the best division to watch in basketball. But let's go ahead and break them down, and we'll start with the Spurs. What's your thoughts about the Spurs and them keeping the core together for another year? Kevin?
There is no thoughts on the Spurs. My thoughts on the Spurs have been the same for the past 10 years. Good team, great coach, will be in the conversation again for winning it all. That's all you got to say.
Your thoughts, CL?
But Greg Popovich's beard has been amazing.
Your thoughts about this team, CL?
What's that?
So your thoughts about this team? Briefly,
I think the Spurs might have a chance to do something that they've never done before, and that's repeat. This is probably the best shot they'll have at repeating, as long as no one gets hurt. But I don't know how brief I'm going to be, because I will say they're playing Russian roulette as well with Kawhi Leonard right now.
Yeah.
If he was as valued as what they made him out to be, he should get his money too, and they're stalling. So we'll see.
That's the thing with the Spurs. One guy will say that their value and everything like that, but then if they don't do what's best for the team, they're gone, and then they just slide somebody right back into that spot, and they go on without missing a beat, and the other guy's making a bunch of money somewhere else, but is not playing the same way he played in San Antonio.
This is hearing, because I know a few Spurs fans. They talking like Kawhi Leonard is going to be the next franchise player for this team.
Yeah, they talk like he's the second coming.
Yeah, they're talking like it, but you can't base it off of the finals.
Well, you can't base it off the finals, but if you believe that this is your guy, I agree with you. You need to pay him.
Oh yeah, you need to pay him, but fans believe that this is their guy. Does the organization think that there's a guy? There's a big difference between what we think as fans and what they think as an organization. Because they have continuously been able to bring in whoever, and continuously be good. And that's the thing about San Antonio. They're always thinking of the now.
Right.
As you can see by all their people. They're always thinking about the now. And the future's always down the road for the Spurs. Because they know once these guys are gone, they're going to have to revamp that whole entire thing.
Right.
And so right now, they're just thinking about the now. They're not going to think about the future. How they view Kawhi Leonard may be completely different on the way that we value Kawhi Leonard. Because we're valuing him off of people are jumping, going crazy over. You didn't hear nothing about him during the regular season, but until the finals is when you heard about Kawhi Leonard and everybody went nuts about him. Now we're supposed to take it off of those 3 good games he had in the finals as to him being the future of the organization. That's us as fans. But do the San Antonio Spurs view him that way? And that's the question you have to ask.
Gotcha. All right, your thoughts?
Is he a max player that he thinks he deserves?
Hell no.
I don't think so. Yeah. But but you go and look at all them Spurs fans and they'll freak out. We need to get Kawhi done now. No, you don't. Because that's not how this organization plays things.
People were close to comparing, saying they were trying to put him and Paul George in the same sentence at least. And I know how you got feelings about Paul George about his time, but
if you're going to put them two in the same thing, then they're both overrated. You don't put them in the same category because that's overrating Kawhi Leonard if you want to put him in the same thing as Paul George.
Right. That was some people were saying.
Because Paul George is already overrated in my mind, but you're going to put him in that category, you're way overrating Kawhi Leonard. Because I don't think Kawhi Leonard is great on the defensive end, suspect on the offensive end. Paul George can at least play a little bit more offense than Kawhi Leonard can play. Just because he did good in 3 games in the final, don't make him the next coming of whoever.
Well, do you believe, because this is, I'm trying to be reminiscent. Remember how
reminiscent?
Take
us back.
Yeah, take us back a little bit. How Boston had KG, Pierce, Ray Allen, and then you had Ray John Rondo, who was the 4th wheel. Is this kind of same scenario with Kawhi Leonard? And once these guys fall off,
it's similar. It's similar. But the good thing is, as an organization, you'll see San Antonio start doing some things different here in the next few years.
Right.
They'll start doing some things to where they'll open up some money. They'll do some things like that, some things like this. So whenever their big guys leave, you'll see Tim come back if he stays a couple more. See him come back at a cheaper dime. Mm-hmm. That way they can open it up and they can think about the future. Whereas in Boston, those guys weren't worried about thinking the cheaper dime.
No.
Those boys was worried about getting that money right then.
Yeah.
And they was worried about winning them titles. And that's the thing but the bad thing about Boston is they didn't win. They won one.
One.
These boys are winning for continuously amounts of time.
Yeah.
And so they've done it for years, and that's why they're giving us leeways, because they've done it for years.
Okay.
But you have to believe in San Antonio's system and Greg Popovich's system that they'll be able to kind of pull through after these guys go, and they'll be able to set it up along the way.
Okay.
I just think Kawhi Leonard, if you want to put him up, that's way overrated Kawhi Leonard. Okay. Defensively, you can put him up there, but offensively, I'm not sold one lick. You played in the finals against a Heat team that didn't know their ass from the elbow half the time. And that's the truth. They didn't know what was going on most of the time.
Yeah.
3 balls falling everywhere. I've never seen a team shoot threes like that. Never have I ever seen anyone make that. I've never seen anyone make that many jump shots ever in my life. I'm like, what the is going on? I'm like, who did they summon? Did they summon Larry Bird in the 3-point competition? Is everyone after they shoot going to hold up one finger?
I know Patty Mills was ticking you off.
But Patty Mills is an asshole. I was like, but someone...
So now that trip from memory lane is over...
But someone clotheslined that little bastard. Shit. Someone put him back in the kangaroo pouch that he came out of. Shit. Boris Diaw. Fuck you, Boris Diaw.
Kevin's not been so...
God damn it. But yeah, you got to believe... I believe in their system, and I believe that they'll do the right thing when it comes to it. But I don't believe nowhere even close that Kawhi Leonard is a max guy like he wants to be.
Yeah.
Don't believe it at all.
Go ahead, CL.
I mean, you posed a question a few months back about Kawhi and Paul George. This is the thing. I told you then he was overrated. I told you then you can say he's a superstar all you want, but until he believes he's a superstar, he's never going to be that. But now when it's time to get paid, now you're demanding a max contract. So what the Spurs are doing right now is just validating what I've said and what Kevin has said a few months back. They don't believe he's a franchise player like the media or the fans do. He has to show it consistently over the course of a season.
As fans, we overblow a bunch of guys. We do it.
There's a lot of games. Didn't mean to cut you off, Kevin. Forgive me, but for half the season, he disappears.
I'll tell you what. Go look at games 1 and 2 of the finals. What the fuck did he do? Nothing.
Yeah, that's him. He disappears too much.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He's like poof, pure magic, disappears.
Which happened to be our theme of the year for my basketball team.
I know, that's why I added. I don't know. What the hell y'all talking? It's a shame when y'all don't even put players on the cups. Y'all put cheerleaders. They tried to put Peyton on it, but his hair would go over the cup. That's what they need to do. Make a cup that looks like Peyton and have a topper that looks like his hair. And have one of the little dreads that poke out be a straw.
You need to be in marketing.
That would have been perfect.
You need to be in marketing.
Yep.
All right, let's move on to the next team we'll talk about.
It's a great cup.
The Houston Rockets.
Nope, I ain't talking about them.
The Houston Rockets lost Chandler Parsons. That's really the only guy that they really lost. This team was out in the first round.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Hold up. Before you do it, I'm going to do a drum roll, and then I want you to tell me why.
Because they can't play no goddamn defense.
Ding, 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 ding.
They play what I like to call Ole defense. James Harden couldn't guard me.
So James Harden, he came out Team USA and pretty much he went Kevin Durant.
Guess what? He didn't play no defense against foreigners either. If we had him in the military, we'd be fucked. Guard this spot right here, James. What?
So Patrick Beverley, James Harden, Trevor.
How did ISIS get in? I don't know. James was watching the gate. Aw, damn.
Trevor Ariza is back in Houston. So Trevor Ariza, there. I mean, he played defense.
And
Terrence
Jones, it don't matter.
Dwight Howard. When
your best player is supposed to play defense, correct? Your best player on your team is supposed to be good all around.
Yeah.
He's not good all around. He is a one-trick pony.
You know what's annoying too?
He's a one-trick pony. Bearded pony is what he is.
So this is gonna be an interesting team because they don't have Omer Ashik either. So Jeremy Lin is gone, Chandler Parsons is gone. So now they're really trying to go into the youth now with Terrence Jones.
They're going into the youth. Don't say that around the white.
Yeah, Dojo.
He'd be like, where?
So I mean, this is a team here. Yeah, I'm inserting foot here. I'm letting Kevin dig his own grave.
I ain't digging a grave.
The white is
digging no grave.
They also got Jason Terry.
Ooh!
The most annoying player in the league, right?
Ooh! Who gives a shit? People overdraw offense. People make like ESPN, their top 10 players. They still have Harden and Dwight Howard in their top 10. No. Nope. When you talk about the best players in the league play everything well. They don't just do one thing exceptionally well. They do everything exceptionally well. Two of those guys can't do two things really well at one time. Combine them, maybe. Separate, no.
So, see, how big is they gonna miss Chandler Parsons here in this team? What are your thoughts about Shannon Parsons not being on this team anymore?
That's going to be tough. Oh boy.